Alright, Aquarius, I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to your reading. This is a general one for 10 till 16 July, so take it as it resonates. Just want to let you know you may hear some shouting in the back. There's probably going to be my nephews. That's a general reading. Please take it as it resonates. We're going to take a look at your past energy, your present, and your future, and then we're going to clarify for you, okay? So, let's start off with that past energy, those past influences. What has brought you to where you are at the moment? And you've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Death card, and you've got the Hermit energy. So that's very, very strong energy over there. And there is very much an energy of something having to start to come through for you, something very good, something very positive, something from the heart. This could be new love, my beautiful Aquarius. And this could also be a space where it's maybe almost like spiritual ascension, like that next level can be like that as well. But something is beautifully flowing from the heart, and it's flowing effortlessly, and it's a sense of freedom almost, you know. So I sense for many of you, if you've gone through very challenging periods in your life where you weren't sort of giving yourself the love and the honor and the respect that you deserve, it's like you were released from whatever was withholding you from that, you know. So that could be like a past connection, but whatever was withholding you, whatever was holding you back, I can see that you've forgiven it, that you've let go, that you've set free, that you've started to, you know, to go to that beautiful period of change, basically, and transformation. And also for some of you, you may have realized that things might take just a little bit longer here with the Hermit than you anticipated. Maybe, you know, you needed to take a fresh look at your health, for example, because it's like the body needed to catch up here, you know. And sometimes when the body needs to catch up, it could also be that we almost like overexert ourselves in life sometimes, and then something happens, and we sort of, in a way, almost called back to logic. All right, and I see that all of that has gone there for you. So powerful transformation that has taken place there for you already, my beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. Let's see what we've got in your current space. So you've got the Moon energy. That's I'm going to take it from the bottom of the deck. That's a Pisces energy. Ooh, so the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. And this Eight of Pentacles is actually quite amazing, because the Eight of Pentacles is when we have learned the lesson from the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is that, you know, sometimes we try to do so much, and, you know, those are sometimes, with the Eight of Wands, those are the periods sometimes where you feel you're really giving life your best effort, but nothing is working out. But a lot of times that's still when we try to create from ego, and we don't surrender, and we don't sort of almost acknowledge that there's a higher version of ourselves, basically, you know, that as a human, you are representative of so much, really, in the universe. And with the Eight of Pentacles, you get that. So the materialistic world becomes almost like an expansion of your inner world. And it's important for you to remember that all of this is run by your emotions. There's a sense of you really want to protect your inner peace. You want to you want to sort of like establish what is it that really, really works for you, beautiful Aquarius, and then you want to stay with that. All right. Even here with the Magician, it's a reminder that not only are you capable of creating for yourself the kind of love that you want, you are actually busy doing it right now, you know. So it's this creation from the heart, which again makes, you know, brings me to the point that there's a sense of spiritual ascension, beautiful spiritual ascension, that is taking place for you at the moment. And it's almost like like Aquarius, you are getting to see how your emotions has cause and effect, you know. So maybe really pay attention to your emotions, attention to how you feel before things happen, you know, and then maybe beginning to line up and see, and whatever it is, you know, what do you do? Like if you're willing to do that investigation, like from your past, what did you do just before things go bad, and what did you do just before things go good? And then you get to understand how you create for yourself. And when you can focus on only the positive in what it is that you want to have, Aquarius, nothing can stand in your way, because you're creating from love. All right. And what I actually really like is that in a space like this, I would assume, well, I want to see what's happening going forward, but I would assume there should be some sort of healing that's advised. But it's like you've done all the healing, and you're in the space where you are almost learning to discover and develop your magic. It's quite amazing. Let's see what's in your immediate future before we clarify and then end off with a message from the universe. One more. There we go. So for the immediate future, you've got the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Let me show you. So I see new ideas coming about here for you. Don't Aquarius, this is a space in which you can very easily become concerned about the bills you need to pay and the responsibilities that you have. And, I can't leave this job now, or where I'm staying, or whatever the setup is. Don't be concerned about holding on to anything, because remember, we create the future from the present moment, and you've definitely got what it takes to create anything that you want, like literally. And I can see even going forward for some of you, there's real senses of development here for you, Aquarius, which, even though this is a 10 till 16 July reading, I get a sense that you're going forward and you're developing these new ideas and these new epiphanies that you're getting there with the Page of Pentacles, ways to make money and ways to have fun while making money. And, I sense you literally going forward. And, really, if this resonates with your beautiful Aquarius, really place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and claim it for yourself. Because if you are saying yes to this, what I'm basically seeing here is that you are creating something new where you are really the captain, of the ship, the captain behind the wheel that steers your life. And I see you doing work that comes from a point of love, that fulfills your heart, that makes you feel fulfilled, that makes you want to get up in the morning and go, go, go. And I can see it's the start of something beautiful for you. So this could be the start of an empire. It could be a new business. Maybe you want to do something from your home. But there's a sense of you having done the inner work, having done the healing, having done the research. And it's important for you to know now, immediately going forward, that you are ready. That you are ready, that you've got what it takes, that you are ready to go to that next level. Because the foundation that you built for yourself, it's probably stronger than you realize, So let's clarify that recent past. So we're going to clarify the Ace of Cups, the Death card, and the Hermit energy. Okay. Oh, wow. So 4 cards came out, and I'm going to show you now why I said wow. I saw this on top. Look what is the first clarifier that came out on top. The Hermit and the Hermit. How amazing is that? So you were definitely on a quest to find yourself, to find out who you are. And I feel that for some of you, you got to a stage, because here you've got the Tower next. Some of you got to a stage where you basically realized that the only way through was basically through, And the other wow that we have is that you've also got the Death card twice there in the recent past. So you've definitely left behind that old version of yourself. You've definitely left behind a lot of the things that weren't serving you. Look at the Seven of Swords. You've really left behind a lot of things, a lot of ideas that weren't serving you well. And I can tell that there is no way that you want to go back to the previous version. And the way to avoid that is to mind your feelings. Okay, mind your emotions, Aquarius. Make sure that, okay, I'm going to say it like this. A lot of people spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort to get to a point where they become almost like good friends with the universe, They learn about affirmations, and they learn about energy and whatever shadow work, and they do the dark night of the soul and whatever. And they do all that beautiful work, but then what they sometimes neglect to do is to maintain it. And it's like if you have a plant like these beauties of mine, I have to maintain them. They're minimal effort, but I still have to look after them. And sometimes we forget that it's in the little details. You know, even when it comes to children and relationships and all that, it's not about the big things. It's not about the parties. It's about the little things, the text message, the saying good morning, making the person coffee, you know, whatever you do. Like it's about the small things, really. Those are the golden moments of life, especially if you are cross-watching and you want to understand Aquarius better. For Aquarius, it's about the thought that went into the action. It's the small things, okay? But Aquarius, you want to make sure that you keep yourself in a space where you maintain that high flowing energy so energy doesn't drop, all right? And meditation is excellent for that. To make sure that you stay in this heart open receiving space, that fear doesn't come in, because when fear comes in, you lose your power again, all right? Because opening yourself and feeling your power and gaining your power, it's all about really losing the fear of fear, knowing that you're going to be okay, knowing that you can surrender to that higher source. But when you forget that again, then you have the manky experiences again. Okay, so let's clarify. I want to draw one more card for your current space. I want to draw one more card for your current space. And what was that coming through? The Four of Swords, strength. You are going to that next level, Aquarius. You've learned, some of you might feel a little bit stuck. You've learned the lessons that you needed to learn. You've gained what you needed to gain. You let go of what you needed to let go. You embrace what you needed to embrace. You're ready for the next level now. Okay? And for some of you, this is quite challenging because whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's career, whether it's whatever, it is that sense of you're not able to control things, like, you know, and it's not about being a control freak. It's more like wanting to be thorough, and the only way you can really be thorough is to have your fingers on all the buttons, and it's time to sort of like release your fingers of some of those buttons. Okay, try them one at a time, see how it feels. Releasing, oh, how does that feel? How does that feel? You know, let's look at your energy coming your way. So we clarifying the Page of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is really interesting because for many of you, you kind of think that you've reached sort of like the best of what your life can be, you know, and you're happy and content, but that's also how we let the magic through. And you literally literally sort of like at the beginning of something great. It's like when you are at the gates of like a great garden and you don't quite know what's in the garden, but you know it's going to be incredible, you know. And for some of you, you may think that you've already arrived, but you're literally just at the gate and you're about to step through. So things are definitely about to get so much better for you. All right, so it's so interesting with this Nine of Wands. I opened the deck earlier on, it flipped around, and I thought, no, wait, I didn't say future yet. And yeah, the Nine of Wands comes out. Nine of Wands, Three of Swords, and the King of Cups. And yes, the King of Cups double again as well. This is really amazing stuff. This is about everything coming together for you, Aquarius. Everything coming together for you. I'm actually going to take a moment and I'm going to write that down because I'm going to make that the title of your video. Everything coming, and let's affirm it together, coming together for you. I'm going to even make a little smiley face here. And just to show you that I've done it. Can you see? I've done it. Let's affirm that. Everything coming together for you. Your heart is healed. You are being reminded of that again. You are ready for great things. You are ready for love. You are ready to shine. You are ready for the next level, Aquarius. You are ready. It's about time. Okay? Now that sounds like a better title. It's about time. Maybe if you're South African, you will remember that song that used to play. It's about time to listen to Boom Shaka. All right, let's see. Not a song that I own the rights to. All right, message from the universe. First one, that one just, oh, those are two cards. So I'm just going to draw another one. Those two cards just fell out. The World and the Page of Wands laying on their sides. But it's pointing to the right-hand side, which to me says it's heading in a positive direction. Knight of Wands. It's safe to follow your emotions. So you got the World and the Knight of Wands, and for sort of on its side like this. Like this, basically. which to me indicates that for some of you, you still feel that, again, with the thing, that you should maybe just try and do the responsible thing, the logical thing, that sort of stuff. But what I can say to you is that it's safe for you to actually, how do I say this? Like, kind of let the leash loose a little bit, you know? You don't have to hold it so tightly because everything is already worked out for you in energy, and it's safe for you to follow your emotions, your inclinations, whatever it is. You know, those bright sparks that come up in your mind. That is really the universe. That's really your intuition, your higher self, that is encouraging you towards more and more and more. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. I hope that that helps. For those of you that found it helpful, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, hitting the all notifications button. Thank you for those of you that already subscribed. For those of you that are interested in a personal reading, the details down below in the description for how to book that. There's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. And there's also a bit of a description with a link that you can follow for the benefits that you can get from past life regression as well. For now, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Bye, Aquarius.